Okay. Slide, please. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. Yeah, I'm Toastmaster Aldi. Today I will be bring the title explosion. And at my speech today and next. Okay, next. Yeah. An explosion is a sharp increase in volume and energy expenditure in a dangerous manner. At this time, the topic today is I want memory land, and I want the nostalgia with my when I joined with my school, vocational high school, actually. Next. Yeah, I'm joined with vocational high school 7 Bandung in 2011. I want the nostalgia with this moment. I'm joined in this school at the 2011, and then at this time the register, the applier want to join with this school is 5,000 person, and only 10% will be joined to this school, and I one of 10% there. Yeah. Yes, I'm proud about that, and I'm choose the chemical industry for my major. And then I must learn about the chemical reaction, all about the chemical. Okay. Yeah. I will ask in here who is have major science in senior high school. Please hands up. Do you remember about IPA? Do you remember about this reaction? Next. First. Not yet. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. This is 2H2 plus O2. What is the reaction? Huh? Water. Yes, right.
H2O.
2H2 plus O2 is 2H2O. H2O is hydrogen oxide is water. But H2 and O2 is gas phase. H2O is gas phase 2 also, and then another reaction change the reaction change phase reaction from gas to the water, to the liquid. Next. Yeah, it's familiar, right? NaOH plus HCl, natrium hydroxide plus hydrogen chloride.
Jadi garam.
What's the reaction?
Garam, salt.
Yeah, the reaction is NaCl, salt plus H2O. Well, good job, guys.
Tadi udah.
And
So the result is C.
yeah,
Salt water.
and next is Na
Not
plus
applicable.
H2O. What direction?
Not applicable.
Not applicable.
Next,
Not aware.
the answer is explosion. Na is metal, reaction with H2O actually the reaction is NaOH, natrium hydroxide and hydrogen. And why the reaction get the explosion? Because next, the reaction is exothermic. Exothermic is release the heat and can be violent enough to cause explosion and flames. The reaction is caused by the interaction between the water molecules and the metal's quantum properties. Yeah. This is the unique reaction Well, I will share my experience about this direction. I'm very curious when I know theoretical about this direction, and when I practical at the laboratory, I have this material and I have this material. I try to after finish the practical, I take the metal Na and I throw to waterfall, and the metal is plugged into the pipe waterfall. I think it's not reaction, and I think this is a false reaction, yeah, because the not explosion. But after that, I open the valve water. After open valve, the reaction is smoke and boom, yeah, the reaction is explosion and the pipe is broken. After that,
Believe.
my career is finished. I know because if I not try that, I cannot. I don't know what the reaction is real or not. Yeah, so I will try that. Meskipun apa ya? Even though I must going to BK, I'm to BP, and the teacher is angry to me, and I must change the pipe. I think, yeah. From this direction, for this moment, I learn about whatever I want to know. I will try. For I know what the impact after something, yeah, like that. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Okay, give round of applause. From this song, I know is you are all is millennial generation, right? Because yeah, I'm searching from the Google also. What is millennial generation? First is they was born in 1977 until 1997. Yeah, so I don't know. Sometimes I see the web. It's just until 1996, but suddenly many web say it's until 1997. So from this song, we can guess you are is millennial generation, right? Yeah. And who older here?
Because my son singing every day.
Oh, you not interesting with millennial generation. You not interesting with millennial generation.
That's what I am, but I learned that song because my son.
Oh, it's every day until now, yeah. Okay. And I will show you about 3 fun fact about the millennial generation, but it's just funny lah, yeah. I'm just talking to you. First is I'm just say about three fun facts, yeah. For the first fun fact is millennials are already the biggest generation in world of professionalism. So many people in millennial generation is dedicated to work, dedicated to influence. Many people in generation have hard work. Yeah. And the second is millennial are people mostly most care with environment. Like maybe you familiar with Pandawara Group, sorry, not Pandawa. Yeah, Pandawara is our generation, millennial generation, who cares about the environment, especially for the river, for the sea. He clean up all the area with the highest trash bag. Oh, not trash bag, apa? Trash, yeah, trash also, yeah. And you can see about the biography of the Pandawara because he like us, 1995, 1991, maybe or older is 85 maybe, and yeah, it's millennial. And the last is one third of millennial, age 18 until 35, lives with parents. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's fun fact about the millennial generation. But if I'm guess some people or maybe my friend with kids, they have family or it's still single. For family, it still stay with family dengan mertua or his parent, mother-in-law. But yeah, it's okay. I know because from example from my friends is related. Yeah. And what about the challenges our generation is first about technology because I feel so confused. Okay, confused about many insight, many disturbing my choices because if I see the social media, they mostly give suggest A. But if I hear from my friend, will be suggest B. So the technology from social media is influence me to confusing what the best of thing for the something of parenting to my child. Yeah, it's my challenge. And last is about the I think just is for challenge some challenge from millennial generation. Okay, for closing I have something nostalgia. Please say about number. Toastmaster Nurusifam maybe. Can you say number 1 until 5? 9. No, 1 until 5. No. 3. 3 ya. Please guess my text is the old advertising. Advertise. Manis asam asin. Oke. Toastmaster Tariat, please number 1 until 5.
3. The second now. Except 3.
3 udah. 4. Susu bendera coklat. You don't know? Susu bendera coklat. Oke, hingga tetes terakhir. And last, Toastmaster Triska. Please, 1, 5 or 2?
5.
5.
Itu mah baru awal, tapi bukan akhir. Baru itu.
Kiko.
Enak tahu.
Oke, Hasan, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's start with some apa? Quote. Okay, let's start from the Daniel Goleman said that the successful leader is master variety of leadership style, and they can use it on different situation based on the situation that they face. So as for me, my style actually, based on test, I'm actually on democratic and authoritative style. But okay, I'll tell on this occasion. I'll tell you a story about how about my experiment, how I do the coercive style, which not actually me, not me, but I'll try it. So back then, on my second year being a quality engineer, my second year, the thing that I face that some improvement are not continuously conducted. Nothing like that. Because that some people have maybe you can imagine that I work there with some people that even when I'm not school yet, they already work and they learn it from the true principal engineer from Japan. So they have a very solid understanding about how things work. So they hard to convince, really hard to convince. Even their manager can convince them because cannot convince them, even their manager. So short story, there are some things happen about the pressure, about the pressure, about the how the grease is injected into bearing. Back then, we for years we haven't solved that problem. But then I come with an idea that I learned from high school, actually, from physics, about the gas kinetic theorem. If you remember that, anyone remember that? No, okay. Okay, I want to tell you about the detail of the theory, but back then I convinced the principal engineer there, principal engineer there, and they interested about my theory, and they do, and then they apply it, and then really, and then it works, and then it works, and then it works, and back then my leadership style to them become coercive because I regain their trust. So my word become wahyu to them. And back then, and after that, my nickname changed. Everyone call me, can you guess?
Apa ya?
Sutradara. Because what I said again, okay, you do that, and they do. But I am that's my nickname actually back then. Sutradara. So when customer claim came, when I say okay, do this, and they go. Because just one case about the pressure, the grease pressure back then. So what I want to tell you, belum aja ya? So back to Neville Goldman. The coercive style is also it's very it's suitable to handle a difficult people. Difficult people means that the people that have their own thought or their own thought. But the first thing that we have to regain that trust. So finally, we go to next slide, please. So finally, while knowledge is power, but enthusiasm pull the switch. So keep inspired, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Evaluator.
us.
Yeah. Okay, maybe all of us have been in a situation that we given up in ourselves, but we not even started yet something. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we are too afraid of what what other people think about us, and we not doing a thing because we afraid we will think bad by the others, right?
Yes.
Okay. When I was a child, when I was a kid, I only a small girl from a small village from Tasikmalaya. Okay. In there, I just playing around the rice field. I just see the boys doing some bancakan. Do you know bancakan?
Yeah.
Yes. And then see the other boys climbing the coconut tree and etc. But when I live in Tasik, my parents work in Bandung. So after I have to go to the elementary school, I have to move to Bandung. At that time, I asked myself, can I survive in Bandung? In Bandung, we can see Bandung people is very ambitious. Bandung people is very gaul, yeah.
Ow.
And also, I'm just a small girl from a small town, from a small village from Tasikmalaya. Where is Tasikmalaya? Kampung gitu ya. Yeah. But I still force myself. I moved to Bandung, and in Bandung I have to be survive. I have to get along with the friends. I also have to be the first rank in the class, and I can pursue that dreams. I can membuktikan, prove to my parents that I can be the first rank in the class. I can survive all the things in school, and also I can get along with my friends. That's the success story. Go to the failure story. When I was in colleague, I applied for a scholarship in semester 2, and when I go to students bureau, I got rejected because you are so young. This scholarship only for the older people in semester 5 or 6. You will never get this scholarship. Go, bye, gitu. And then I was so sad. I was so sad at that time, but I will never know if I don't try it, right? So yes, I so sad. I cannot make it, and then I go home with empty hand. And after that, but I can take a lesson. I will never know if I don't try. I can research and I can reapply in the other semester, so I can get the scholarship too in semester 5 or semester 3. So I get the lesson because the first try. Okay, and then when I was fresh graduate, I was confused. Should I apply for a job, or should I continue to study into master degree? And I decide maybe I want to get my own money, and I apply for a job. Then I see a vacancy in Japanese manufacturing company, and my husband at that time, my boyfriend, told me that in manufacturing company you will be busy, you will not be able to get a work-life balance, you will not survive all the afraid things my boyfriend, my husband told me. But I'm still curious, is that really bad? Is that really that bad? Yeah. And I'm still curious, and I'm still trying to apply to that company. And yeah, I'm chosen to be the employee of the company. and month after month, time by time, I do the daily activities. I get so many knowledge, so many lessons. I realized that I can survive. I realize and I think back, if I just listen to my boyfriend, maybe I will not here. I will not be in Jabil, the best workplace in the world. Yeah.
Pabola natin, pamay ka natin.
Yeah. So the thing is, I want to share is, if you want something, please try it. At least if you fail, unless you try it once. If it's positive for you, for your life, for your career, and you have curious in that, please try it once, because you will be regret for your entire life if you don't apply or you don't try for it. So please encourage yourself to try whatever positive for yourself. Maybe that's all. Thank you.